So because of that familiarity trap, there are so much of issues, okay, with oneself. I had a question yesterday. If water is all the time available, there is so much of supply all the time, or something is always present in our courtyard, the jasmine flower in our courtyard has no appeal.
Yeah.
If that is so, what is that thing that is all the time there? I asked you a question.
Yes.
What is that?
It is our inner
Our
self.
inner self.
Yeah.
So, very evidently, more than 97% of the people, by the statistical theory or psychological theory of normal distribution of population, at least 97% are already taking their self for granted, actually. But they don't realize that. That's the problem with the familiarity trap. If I'm scared of the unknown, uncertain, I know, oh, I don't want to go because things are uncertain. Centricity, conformity also, a lot of people must be aware. Okay, but okay, I have to go because the church is ordering or the mosque is ordering or the people are all coming, and if I don't go, what will they think? They are aware. Then fear of failure, most people are aware. Then rigidity also, to an extent, some people are aware. Somebody may tell somebody, oh, you're always thinking the same way, doing the same way, oh, that's okay. I know I'm rigid in this case. They may aware. Sensitivity lag also, most people are not aware because they are not sensitive. And they are not sensitive, like in the case of familiarity trap, they are not aware that they lack sensitivity. For example, somebody who cannot tolerate Hindustan music or Bharatanatyam or Kuchipudi or some great books of philosophies or whatever in their own subject matter, they are not aware. They think that this is okay, I know. Everybody knows. Okay? Almost everybody in the world now knows everything because there is internet. Whenever they have a question, they will check the internet and they think that they know. That so-called general intelligence is terribly there. So they feel very comfortable. And also they are sensitive. They are made sensitive to, for example, because of the continuous medical campaign. Everybody is very highly sensitive about anomalies revealed by the body. They are not really sensitive to the body. Okay, to in case of eating or in case of managing their body in various ways. But if a headache, oh, immediately they will run to the hospital. If there is a stomach ache, they will get panic. If there is a body pain, they will get panic. Which the great majority of poor people just don't care and they have no problem. So that kind of sensitivity is there. But other than that, sensitivity to truth, what could be the truth? Nobody seems to think what is really faith, what is really trust, what is really gratitude. You know? Nobody is aware. Increasingly, there is no sense of gratitude. Patanjali and in fact in Raga Diroge, even I used to wonder, even I don't understand it completely, why lack of gratitude can be a major problem for the spirit and the body. Okay, gratitude to Mada, Pita, Guru, Dev, Father, Mother, Dev and all that, they may have that appreciation and allegiance, but gratitude, I don't think they understand. And in the past, they had some gratitude for the teachers. Now
Yes.
teachers are all just doing mechanical job. Then people in general, I know, for 10 years, in fact, continuously I have been taking sessions on ethics. And I talk about gratitude and I realized that, let us say about 10 years, okay, about 3,500 students and 3 months of session. Even then, I did not feel that they developed any understanding about so-called gratitude. Actually, they say, oh, you helped me, thank you. That's all. But gratitude is a tremendous feeling of allegiance and appreciation for the very existence. When we understand psychology, we know. Because unlike all other creatures, human beings are born empty. Empty. Because that is the beauty of human existence. Why it is, for example, when I say a cat is a cat is a cat, it was so 1,000 years back, now and later, because it is programmed intelligence, it will work perfectly. Alright? But human intelligence is freewheeling intelligence, it is called freewheeling. It can go in any direction. So therefore the beauty of human beings that everybody is different from the other. So that there are the dumb criminals on one side and great sages and mystics on the other side. Stupid buggers on one side and on the other side highly brilliant, intelligent, highly learned people. So that variation because of this freewheeling intelligence. So in that freewheeling intelligence, every knowing is from outside only. So there should be that awareness, that linkage, that so-called gratitude. What is gratitude? Even now it is, the word gratitude is very familiar, and people may say thank you, or for example, if there is a teacher, he may visit the teacher even after 10 years with a gift and may touch the feet and all those things. But beyond that is the element called gratitude. I have also realized even with some of my trainees, what happened to them because they were not, to my perception, clearly, even though I don't care, but I felt that they were not really grateful. And I also realized, thinking about that, I am the one who just doesn't care anything. But even I am slightly aware that this guy is not having that so-called gratitude. I don't want it, but still I realize that it is something very inherent in the system, I suppose. So, lack of gratitude is a major problem. There are people, so-called life coaches and all that, training people in gratitude and all that. But actually I am not really very clear. Yeah. Especially how it can contribute to many anomalies of the mind and body. Even body, yes. Yeah. In Ragadi Rogi, lack of gratitude is mentioned, it is mentioned. Of course, along with that, jealousy, animosity, hatred, guilt feeling are also there. Yeah. But along with that, how lack of gratitude comes. Because I have a lot of models in US. They don't show, they of course, they genuinely say thank you to everything. But the sense of gratitude is not there in the American culture. Yeah. Then also I have seen, I told you, when I observed this star singer competition in the TV programs of India, in the final selection, a very rigorous selection because singing is very obvious. So naturally the first one, first, second, third one are really good. All of them in the final are really good, but great judges are judging them, one of them is top. And I told you, 3 times I saw, of course very grateful. But to whom? Some deity or some god. And every one of them was trained for 10 to 13 years by a so-called teacher, a guru, a master. I was so surprised. How can they not say that person's name? And I used to discuss it with my trainees. I am sure, at least in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, almost every finalist participant might have gone to temple, did some puja and prayed to God. So, what is special about this person's prayer to the God? Nobody knows. Okay, maybe. But still, at least she is interviewed. At least after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least at the end he should mention.
Yeah.
I wonder. So, that is very much missing in today's world.
Sorry to interrupt, Doctor.
Because of familiarity trap only. There are so many teachers, even my teacher had 10 other students. He taught me also, so what's special? So teachers are taken for granted. I mean, even the basic teacher or dance trainer or what. Alright. So that is the problem with familiarity trap. Similarly, one should feel grateful to one's own, that creature. That even Patanjali is not mentioned. I am the one who is talking about Jiva Yoga. Because the creature is present every moment with you, cooperating with whatever you want. What do you do to move your hand? Is there a lever or something like that? You don't even intend. You want to take it, you take it. Okay. Every moment that creature is 100% cooperating with whatever your intent or intention or need or desire or just lifting a spoon. The only two things it asks is, I want to sleep or I want to eat. That's all. Respiration, if human beings were to do consciously, many of the human beings would have died. But so it is taken by the creature's critical function. So, I would say, because I did not bring my body, 100%. So, to me, the primary gratitude should be to one's own body. So, instead of, I think there is an asana called Dirghasana, I don't know what is your name. That is sitting down, bending your body and catching your own legs. Okay, instead of touching your legs, you touch the legs of somebody else. It is more or less the same. That also is a human creature. It could be, the person could be a master teacher or a master trainer or somebody, but the creature is the same. He also did not create his creature. Your creature is one of the human creatures on this planet Earth. Into that creature, the data has been fed at differential times. So the you, different from your own daughter or your own sister. Okay. Even identical twins, identical twins.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They will differ because
Yes.
at the differential times different things are fed into that. So, creature, give yoga. That's what, finally what is yoga? By knowing or unknowingly, you are really doing something to the body only.
Yes.
What is pranayama? You are doing with the creature only.
Yes.
And creature only cures all the so-called illnesses also, even so-called Western chemical drugs. Any sensible doctor would say, curing is actually done by the body, not by the medicines. Even in case of rasana is like that. It manages or it controls certain anomalies and keep it like that, and the body does the curing work. Yeah? If everyone is grateful to one's own body, then they will naturally respect other people's body.
Yeah.
And they would not intimidate, because any feeling of intimidation, insult or depression, etc. also is work. Unfortunately, that also is worked by the body only. Body is the mind also. So those who experience gratefulness, it is kind of a complete kind of a, let us say, surrender. You are not there. That's why I feel with Dr. Pradeep Khandwala. My doctoral guide. In the Institute of Management, they blindly follow an American culture. Even a boy, 23-year-old boy, first admission, even he calls Pradeep. Yeah. I cannot even think of that in my distant imagination. Because he is his grandfather's age, okay. Pradeep, that's American culture. Okay, he doesn't mind, nobody mind. In fact, when I came to Kerala, I told everybody, he just called me Prasad. Most of them called me Prasad only. But somebody started calling sir, and then okay, I don't mind that also. That's all. So, I know, it is a complete, you feel that nobodyness. Everything is you, sir. You are talking through me. That's all. Actually, that's a fact. All my knowing about my mental mindsets of blocking character, of course, being a creative researcher in creativity, I have developed a lot. This even those who listen to him also tell me, you know much more than that. Even this book, he has written the preface. Anyway, I am a nobody. Though I may have done tremendous supplementation or extra to what his concept, I got that idea of mindsets only from him, 100%. So that I am so happy to be grateful. I am trying to understand gratitude by talking about what I feel. I feel like happiness being a nobody before you, sort of. Something like that is gratitude. And Indian culture, some who understood it. So, what the problem of lack of gratitude, especially the current generation, is because of familiarity trap. That's what I wanted to tell you. Then familiarity with the procedures. Everybody is getting married at the age of 23, 24. I am not getting married. I know even some men, they become a little bit panicky. I am 29, 30, 32, 34. I am not getting married. He actually doesn't bother. But everybody around him is married and having a child. So he is a little bit panicked. It is not actually centricity conformity. Because everybody around, because he doesn't really want to. As you also suggested, all these mindsets are mental pathways. They are not categorized like in library. They are all interactive. So there is an element of fear of uncertainty also in familiarity trap. There is a little bit of centricity conformity also. But no fear of failure. But little bit of rigidity also. But definitely lack of sensitivity also. And by familiarity trap only, interpersonal relations have lost all that charm and warmth, Everybody is very mechanical. Like, somewhat like in the US today in India. Western films, do you see any so-called love stories? Indian films, 1 out of 1.5 films, without love there is no story. But I have, thus far, I have not seen a so-called romantic love story in the West. Because it is not there.
Yes.
So that is the tragedy of the West, especially the US.
That warmth is not there.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
very cold.
Oh, they are very mechanical. Oh,
Yeah.
very mechanical. Even with the children, I see in most of the films, even a 2-year-old child is kept in a separate room.
Yes.
I wonder how that child, but it is their centricity conformity, that is their familiarity trap.
True. By the age of 15, they are out.
Yeah. A familiarity trap only children do not take due consideration of the parents after a certain time.
That's true.
Husbands take it leads to that taken for granted attitude. Now coming to the next mindset. That we call the speed trap.
Speed.
That is a modern mindset, especially of the modern young generation who are familiar with the computers and high-speed bikes and cars and high-speed vehicles, traveling vehicles and things like that. You want to get everything quickly,
Quickly.
everything shortcut. So in the very beginning, when I did this creativity training programs, now I don't do it. Sir, you are talking a lot, sir, so you are the techniques. They want techniques to become creative. Next day. And even management, they call management techniques. Techniques is the critical thing. By some technique, they want to get it fast. People want to become rich fast. Especially in this third world country. That's why most of the shop owners, they are not able to be truthful and ethical in their business. You go to a newly opened restaurant, every food is perfect, everything is neat, clean, blah, blah, blah. And after that, he is trying for becoming number one, top, make money. So they have to dilute and compromise with a lot of things.
Quality.
That's the only way to make extra profit. Companies also. And when I interviewed some of the entrepreneurs, they say, so mm, we have to survive all kinds of logic, competition, etc. etc. When in this management institutes, I like Familiarity drug, nobody, these management students are really a category apart, a caste, I would say, apart from university students. And means regular colleges doing BA, BSc, MA, MSc, PhD, etc. In general, they are more grateful than the management students. And among professionals, managers are the most ungrateful people in general. Because they would like to manage. Everything can be managed, that's the way they look at it. They look at people as their just slaves or tools, they're workers. So they instruct them, command them, supervise them, monitor them, guide them, so-called warn them, punish them, etc. etc. That's their attitude to everybody else also. They are also ungrateful, they do not know what is true friendship, nothing. That's what I have observed. Very momentary. Speed trap. So, what happens? There are so many names or other places. Somebody gets an offer of 75 lakh per year, somebody gets it, so become well known. Say, no, this is the company. They also have gone for interviews, So, my classmate, she gets 75 lakh per annum. I got only 25 lakh. They feel so depressed. Some of them come to me also, they're talking to me. I asked them, why you look? So, sir, the other day got 75. I also attended the interview, sir. I didn't get it. I got only another job, 25 lakh. I said, 25 lakh? And here, how much a month? No, sir, there will be depreciation. Okay. All right, whatever. Depreciation or whatever. No depreciation. What? Something else.
Tax deductions.
It includes all perks, etc. But I will get in hand about 15, 17. Even okay, 10 lakh. What is this country, That is one point. Next, okay, you start with 75 lakh. Well, another point which you do, when a company gives you 75 lakh, they will want you to make 75 crores.
They'll squeeze.
You will know, otherwise you will know after 1 year what will happen. They will just give you a termination notice. Somebody got 1 crore. I told my friends, you see it in 6 months he will resign. In the 3rd month he resigned.
So much pressure will be there.
Entrepreneurs and business people are the most cunning people also. Just like that give this from there, how can? The executive director of a global corporation was here. It is such a terrible hard work. All this because of this way. So I tell them, you join, if there is a lower paying salary, join. Why you are wanting to get all this wealth and all so quickly? What are you going to do? Okay, you are now 26. Okay, you begin with the 50 lakh. Then after 10 years, do you think it will be some 5 crores, etc.? Okay. Then what are you going to do with that?
Just to prove others.
You become wild, You know the salary of, it's an Indian who is heading the Microsoft now. Sundar Pichai or somebody. Indian. You know his annual salary? 376 crores
Per annum.
per annum. Tax free. I wonder, what is he going to do with it? I wonder. The speed, it's all speed trap. Speed is actually not an English word of an idea from Rasayanik literature. In Sanskrit it is called Vegam. Do you understand Vegam?
Yeah.
So Vegavastha, a state of Vegam. It is equal to kind of a closer to panic. Hey, hurry, oh, there's a constant tension, anxiety. Because of that speed for somebody, at least for I have to make a journey day after tomorrow. They will start planning from today.
Today itself.
Arranging, calculating everything, again cross-checking and rechecking and verifying.
True.
And if the car is to come by 8:30, they will be ready by 6 o'clock. These are all part of the speed trap. What does that mean? That Vegavastha of the mind.
I was one among them, doctor. I agree.
Really?
I admit, yeah. By the way, what is my score in this?
No, these are two mindsets I analyzed by
you.
people.
Okay.
It is not a question part of
It
the
is not
Pradeep
part.
Kandala question.
I get too anxious if things doesn't happen quickly.
That's not speed trap.
And as you told, if the vehicle comes at 8, I'll be ready by 6. And if I have to go somewhere, I plan 2-3 days in advance. So organizing things, all this stuff.
Yeah. And always you see that after that there is a lot of time gap between the actual event, right?
Yes.
You get ready at 6 o'clock, the car, you know that car comes only at 8:30. Still there is a pressure,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
That is called Vegavastha.
Vegas, yeah. Even Ushaji mentioned that I am. It is there in my thing.
Mantara and Abhay are good examples. No speed trap at all. Okay, we'll do it.
But we can overcome with that block, no, doctor?
Now you are aware, right?
Yeah.
But then, let's say mental block training is little easy. You have to manage a little bit of fear of anxiety and tension. You do it because by chance if I don't become ready by 8 o'clock, if I miss the car, so.
Yeah.
So there is a anxiety element about the ambiguous and uncertain.
Yeah.
Plus a slight element of self-doubt in that context. Also there, that's all. Your is actually developed out of your life experiences.
Yes.
So suddenly
That is true.
a young girl with no background was given the responsibility of a
Yes.
married life and all this.
Yeah. That is true.
So it is a little bit reasonable.
Most of the things copied by my father-in-law's training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When most children are, modern children, especially of educated, employed people, they continuously monitor the child. Did you finish the homework? No. You went to the tuition teacher, they arrange a tuition teacher and the homework, and every time telling you have to get to first class, first rank, 5 stars today. So thereby it's a Vegavastha of the mind. It does not mean that things to be done quickly alone. It's a kind of a state of mind only. I have interacted with so many children I know. Then they get low marks. They want to get a first class. Most of the so-called persons, first class meaning 60%. And when the exam comes, such a state of tension, stomach pain, loose motion, etc., etc. Some of them will be taken to the hospital and doctor says body is perfectly okay. Now most of the doctors also know this. Panic and tension due to fear of whatever, fear of examination and all. So my subjects are not over, I have not finished it, and they, my heart has a poem, and then again 2 times recollecting it. I have told even Vinaganesh also is a guide for a lot of students. Because of my training teachers, you learn a poem by heart which has 14 lines. And you remember how I learned it. Suddenly. You need 10 minutes to recall all the lines.
Yes.
Okay? Or let's say 3 minutes. Because there are 14 lines. You need 3 minutes to check whether all the 14 lines are in memory or not. You don't have that 3 minutes. You remember? Nothing comes. In 1 second, 5 seconds, the entire poem cannot come to your mind. So you become panic. Just leave it. Once you have learned it, just leave it. For example, Veena Ganesh tells the students. She goes every year to address students during examination time. It's a common thing, especially in Kerala. So-called highly literate state. Every parent, including what you call a laborer, you have to become top. Simply. And they all know that there is unemployment, even if you pass no use, etc. also they will say. So it creates a vegavastha. And for your information, from a psychotherapy angle, many of the men cannot have a satisfactory sexual activity because of the vegavastha. And when the vegavastha is beyond too much, even before penetration they will have ejaculation. And they become more panicky about that. So they feel comfortable with a roadside prostitute or a servant or some other woman, where they have the freedom. In fact, most husbands would like to have a ugly looking, preferably, but sexually active servant woman kind of a woman. Not servant of the house, or that category of people. They are very comfortable. They are particularly uncomfortable with a beautiful, elegant wife. In the past, it was a common occurrence in Kerala. There are even films. The servant gets pregnant and etc. Yeah. And most of the houses, they would never employ a young lady as servant. And definitely never a resident servant. Somebody who comes and goes. It is called due to the vegavastha of the mind only. Again, due to vegavastha only, the so-called highly educated physicist or manager cannot sit down cool and read a book. At the most, they will read fiction. It's easy, the few story, tuck, 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 tuck. I have heard a number of times when they see my book. Oh, as soon as they see the book, oh, this big sir. They have read double the size book on chemistry and physics and got a distinction and university rank. After that, at the age of 35 or 45, when they are in senior position, including in academics, forget about the managers. I am talking about academicians. It's due to speed trap. And unfortunately, in companies all over the world, they also add to the speed trap of people. You have to target, you have to finish it in 10 days. You have to arrive at a decision by tomorrow morning. This week's production target is 10 lakh units. So you can see them working like machines. This was there even from the very beginning. Now after a lot of pressure and government regulations only, it has come down. Because industrialization happened in the West. So they treated people like slaves, America especially. Great lot of researchers and philosophers had to work for decades to make the government aware, to create rules and regulations about work time, how much of work per day, etc., etc. There's a beautiful film by our great genius, what do you call him? Charlie Chaplin, working in such a company. Yeah. His job is only to tighten nut. So that's his work is divided. Your job is in the conveyor belt, the machines are coming. So from here it starts. They put the thing and it goes, conveyor belt is continuously moving. In that speed you have to do it. So in that film of Charlie Chaplin, he has to turn a nut only. So he turns, then the student turns. This is his job. You just cannot stop it. If you stop it, this will go, you know. Almost the same as even today. We have production. Even companies also. Unfortunately, the top corporations in the world are also tragic victims of speed trap. Most of them, and the stupid campaigns of the media. Bill Gates, the number one. Tesla Corporation, number one. This is constantly projected. They want to see, you know. Because people in general have that glorifying the number one, you know. And almost every IT company is competing with Bill Gates. You know, they cannot, but still, they are the model. Bill Gates of $900 trillion, Tesla has this much. This is constantly fed. People are very curious, like they want to read a rape report or a murder report, and they want to see the report of somebody's wealth also. So the companies were in panic. All the cars, you know, you have to see. They will pressurize. I know the dealer of Maruti. There are 3 dealers. In the past there was a rule. I don't know, rule or an understanding that you can have a Maruti dealer, only one in a district or state or something like that. Okay, district. This says it, Coimbatore district, only one Maruti dealer. Because you have to deposit some 50 crores, then only you get the agency. And you should prove your contacts. You sell the car mostly by contacts. Okay? So you are trying, then you see that the company is giving dealership to another guy. So that was not there. He said, now for Maruti in this Coimbatore district there are 3 dealers. That's okay. Now Maruti has a target. If you don't sell 25 lakh vehicles this year, we will cut 10 crores out of your deposit. He says, where will I go and sell? I have tried all my contacts and their contacts. And I have seen, he took me to, in his talk, the cars are all lying there for years with completely dust. And then there is no space, and they have taken on rent a huge land area like this. In absolute rain and hot sun of Coimbatore, the cars are lying in thousands. Then I asked why. He said, even if I don't sell 25 lakh, I say I sold it and I ordered. They don't care whether you sold it or not. Next year you have to get another 20,000 cars. So whether I sell it or not, every year I get this 20,000 cars out of my profit and I keep it there. What to do? The speed trap of these companies. And do they pay the employees reasonably, really very well? And they want to show. We can see even in normal newspapers. There are business newspapers plenty. Business magazines are plenty. Even normal general newspapers like Hindu, or this quarter, this company's turnover is raised 40% and from 1,200 to 2,000 crore. Spitra. Just a bullet or me. We went to see it. In the Coimbatore showroom. He shamelessly took us to the Godown. Godown is just asbestos shed only. Unlike maybe in the US or Germany or England. A lot of gaps, just some asbestos sheet like this, not even completely sealed, some here and top. Terrible heat, That's okay. And bullets, motorcycles cannot be seen. That much covered with dust. And dust. That they may be. What does it mean? It is not being sold the way they book it. So speed up of companies. And these entrepreneurs, especially these agencies, Shini. If you are running a grocery shop, you can sleep. They are under terrible pressure of selling how many cars today. They cannot even sleep properly. Target meeting. It's all because of this bitter. I wonder where are these people going? Where do they go so urgently? So also the people. Already for 50 crores in the bank, husband and wife, 2 children, they are also working in good capacity in the US or England. Still they go on negotiating with people and add on money to them. And do not give any help to other people. Even to the servant they are so stingy. Then I thought about it because I get the stories from other people. Then I thought, for example, that's also a so-called normal tendency of human beings. For example, you are planting a tree. Okay? Almost even 3 years. Okay? It has become this much. Then some cow or goat and it is destroyed. You feel, but you forgot. But a huge tree is destroyed. Then you want a huge tree to grow every day, grow. If a small tree is gone, you don't care. Those who have only a minimum 1 lakh or 2 lakh in their bank balance, they will give money 10,000 or 5,000 to people. Those who have 20 crores and 30 crores, they won't give even 1 rupee to somebody. So they see 20 crores, 1,000 gone meaning it is 19 crores only. They are all constantly blocked or trapped in that number. That's also a so-called speed trap. When they don't know where they are going. I read a report, Lata Mangeshkar, heard of her, the Nightingale of India.
Yeah.
She died. And in the newspaper report, in her bank account there is 800 crores. And she has not specified any what you call it, nominee, nothing. Of course the government would take it. But I was wondering, she is such a nice lady, singing so beautifully. But she was such an arrogant, miserly, stupid woman. She could have given at least some good amount to her sisters, her 2 sisters, their children, to her car driver, to their neighborhood. Okay? If she asked some NGO, they would have identified some 200 children from the so-called Dharavi slum. Should have been all the more respected also then. Speed trap. This is all Vegavastha of the mind. I want this, I want to grab that, I want to grab that. Once I was sitting in one of the top so-called restaurant in Calicut in Kerala, which is very well known for biryani. So one of my students only took me there once I visited to her house. So adjacent table, after some time, four adult ladies, Muslim in Parda, and about two, three, four, five, about three children or four children, all of them below 10 years only, children. It's a huge table. So we are having a biryani, talking. Then I saw some huge set of plates are brought in front of us. All I separated full chicken roasted with their legs, big, huge, in the plate before every one of them. Then I told Anita, and we did, oh sir, and she is also my trainer, and we discussed. And before we finished it, they ordered something more, ice cream, then some drinks, and most of those things are remaining there. So one bite, one little bit only from each of them. We were talking and discussing also. Before we finished, they all left. Yeah. And the plates were all almost like that only. And there were so many other plates and glasses with the straws and ice creams, all just half taken and all those things. Yeah. Speed trap. I also a little bit of speed trap. Megavasta. When I prepare a rasayana, I want to test it. Next day, in mantra and Nama said, already you are testing the other one. Wait for 1 month, Swami. Okay. I just correct. I want to know the results immediately. I also have that problem. And I have ended up in tremendous damage to the body and even money. Yeah. So, living in this world, for some reason or the other, this Vegavastha captures people. But females in general are capable of managing that Vegavastha. Because by their design, they are likely to be more disciplined. Yeah. Because they have to be disciplined by various factors. They cannot take their dressing for granted. Okay, whatever hurry, they will do it properly because of some whatever reasons. They have to be disciplined, whether she is the Prime Minister of India or Miss World or Miss Universe or the top film stars, because every month that she has her periods. That controls her speed of mind, luckily. Yeah. But men have no such systems, so they go out of control. I have heard directly from many girls, oh, this life period, so what a curse it is. Yeah. And now there are tablets available which can stop or postpone the periods.
Yes.
At time many girls do it because for practical reasons like examination, sports and games, or some team activities, etc. But there are some girls who, even without the awareness of the mother, they do it. Increasing number. So, lady doctor already told me. That's why increasing infertility problem.
Yes. True.
So, disliking this, and many girls told me that they don't like to be a girl. They are worried that they are a girl. They wanted to become a man. See, they are so free and freak out and all those things. Yeah, that much of speed trap. Increasingly girls are uncomfortable in saris, even when they love it. Because with saris you cannot walk that fast. That's because of your practice only. If you practice, you can even run with sari. I have already seen running competition, girls running in saris. Yes, during our childhood and all that. That is enough, Okay, there will be a little speed reduction. But now everyone wants so-called jeans and all that. It is comfortable. They have all kinds of reasons. They can be on the bike or scooter easily. They can get in the bus easily. They can walk and run easily, etc., etc., etc. Where are they going so urgently? I don't know. Anyway, speed traveling. And as a result, there are other side problems. Females increasingly wearing men's dress. They lose their clarity of identity, For example, walking in a group or on the road. Now, a man touching the body of a female is even now punishable offense. How is it socially criticized thing? If a man is not able to recognize whether it is a woman or not, then also it's a problem, Because already hair is low and jeans and pants. So as a result, it just doesn't happen because that's the way the female jeans and dress is designed.
Yeah.
It will obviously show the projections of a female body, by which they become the victim of the occasional glances of the men also. Because they will be forced to look at the female body. It is so much of projecting. The breast, the buttocks, the thighs, the movement of the buttocks, etc. are very much projected in the modern dress. Thereby they become too much the victims of staring. It is not that a man learned to look at a female. You look at a beautiful flower, you look at a beautiful design on the roadside, you look at a beautiful car on the roadside, not by training. It has its inherent design variations that will attract your attention.
Yes.
So all these are facts of the world. Nothing. We are not criticizing. We are just reviewing the tragedy of humanity, I would say. You type into the statistics of rape and crime against women in the very US. You can get a list of the counties or states in US and this year or this month, rape and crime against women in New York, you get the number. In Los Angeles, you get the number. In Texas, what is the number? Always it will be 4-digit only. That's the way the female moves around. They move around whatever way, and the men are not, all of them are not saints or anything, and its sexuality is programmed. Why the hell they want to show it all? Nobody knows, even they don't know. They say it is freedom. Okay, then get raped, that's all, finished. Then you get raped, freedom. Okay, they will be punished. What for you, but you will be living with that wound of insult and terrible self-curse, right? He is punished, he is hanged, okay. But your life is gone only, okay. I predicted 10 years back, or 15 years back. Soon there will be tight leggings, tight dress for females. It happened, so-called legging. Now I am predicting, in another 5 years there will be transparent leggings. Definitely. So when their identity, it's a female, it's a female, it's a female. It is her mind, it is her design of the, let's say, the psyche. So, if they are not getting the attention, the creature itself is feeling little unconscious clumsiness. So, they will be increasingly show their bodies. As a researcher, when I look at this, in the so-called Facebook, in the last, I suppose maybe 2 years or 1.5 years now, there are something called Reels. It comes under a special category. There will be a heading called Reels. Other normal conventional Facebook, this thing is there. And then one day I saw a Reel. And the first photograph itself will be of a half-naked female only. And when you click it, oh, hundreds and hundreds of females showing their breast and buttocks and shaking it in an ugly way. To show whom? Of course, there will be a lot of viewers, no doubt. That's what the trend. And I am sure in the so-called Reels at least, in another 2 years of time, even now they show their naked body. Some of the ladies I saw today quickly lift their dress and show their vaginal region. Yes. So, I don't say shameless, so pathetic I would say. Why don't they show they're sitting in the bathroom? They will never show that, okay? That they know it's so-called ugly. Okay? This is purely to that suppressed sexual frustration. What you call psychologically vicarious satisfaction, which is some men develop. Some men also have that problem. They will, if a group of females are walking on the road, they will stand there to urinate, showing their penis. They just feel something good by showing their naked penis to females. Yeah. And it is also now listed as a mental disorder. And of course, if somebody reports, they will be arrested. At least 3 arrests have been there in the last 2 years in Kerala state. Yeah. Very decent looking, in fact. One of them did that in a train, and the other girl videotaped it. The girl was sitting opposite her, he opened the sib and showed his penis to her. And the clinical psychologists say they are patently incapable of sexual activity. So their only satisfaction is like this. That much ridiculous is this stupid sexual instinct, especially for men and now for women. Because females have come to so-called liberated state like a man. So whatever in them, they will also show. Every female is not doing that, you know. And surprisingly, all these females who show their bodies, they are all elegant, so-called glamorous, ugly who never show. There are some ugly looking females who are doing that. But not that ugly. At least they are so-called not elegant, at least they will have big breasts and buttocks and all those things. And 90% of them are decent looking, apparently educated, maybe wives, because their age. Most of them above 35. I wonder how courageous they are in putting that. And mind you, no man does it. In this Facebook, we will not see a single man doing that. Yeah. And I wonder, you know, it is so open Facebook. Everybody has a Facebook account. What if some neighborhood boy see that? I wonder. What if their own son or daughter sees that? I wonder. Not that they scan for that. They will also scan. Anybody will, it is coming in front of you. You don't have to go to Reels and all that. It is coming. That's why I saw it. I am reflecting what is going on in the so-called mindsets of people. Whether the son see it or daughter see it or son-in-law see it or what about their husbands, I don't know. So all actually speaking, Vegavastha. Because when you know what is Vegam, and there is a rasayanas to reduce Vegam, yeah, this is an illness. So they don't know what to do next, sort of, like people with money. Okay, most of the time they eat. Okay, they cook something, they eat, and then after half an hour, watch some TV. Not okay. Then come on, let's have another this thing. Okay. Then they call the friend. Come on, let's go for a drive. Okay, it's okay. Come on, let's go to this restaurant. Because that's also a speed trap. In Bangalore, Brigade Road and all that, as a researcher, I have walked maybe around 10-12 times with my friend. In the evening, my God, you just cannot walk on the road. What you call, they call window shopping. Window shopping. Just walking through the road. That's the only way. Because speed trap, I'm just explaining speed trap. And let me tell you, Ashwini Punya Samudra, yoga is the only way to get out of it. Everybody will not get rasana. I can only make rasana, so I will not do that. I'm just to tell you. Yoga can help. You can ask anybody who is going to so-called Bowring Club in Bangalore, BOWRING.
Yeah.
There is a, I think a 4-story huge building. Apparently, maybe constructed 10 years back or so. And my friend George told me it is full of tables for card playing. And at any point of time, till about 2 o'clock midnight, you will see all the tables are full. People playing cards and for money, rummy, whatever. And he told me a great majority of them are females. And he said it jokingly. He said it is not a joke, but when he said, I smiled. And he said the buttocks of that all those women are like almost like a seat. Sitting on the seat of playing cards, it got flattened. I smiled, I laughed, and he said, not a joke, you can see. Of course, most of them. I did not see any one of them. So that much is so-called speed trap, or Vegavastha of the mind, which is explained as boredom, or as in clinical psychology there is a word called NUI, ENNUI. ENNUI. It is not, that word is not known to the general public, but it will be in the dictionary. That is precisely this Vegavastha. Yeah. I have trained about, as in connection with the government project, it's not training, talking. 3-hour lecture on entrepreneurship, at least about 500 or 600 entrepreneurs, 30 in every batch. I told them, I am giving you the practical thing. One of that is this speed trap. You start an organization, a small venture making nuts and bolts or spring or whatever, or mixture or whatever, and you get the loan, and that's also a problem. The government should give at least 5 years of time, to repair. From second year onwards, they have to pay back whatever. Okay, that may be statistical, otherwise people may not do it properly, that also is there. They become lazy also. Oh, 5 years is there. So I tell them, don't be a victim of speed trap. I have to make this 2 lakh payment, so I have to do something, and sleepless nights and not able to meet wife and children, and be cool. They are not able to be cool, so cool. I enrolled 82 entrepreneurs in this country for a project of IIM Ahmedabad. A good lot of them, they don't get time even to see their children. One of them told me, sir, it is almost more than 1 month. I talked to my children. By the time I reach home, it is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they are asleep. And by the time I leave the office, they are out of to the school or still sleeping. I don't get time even to talk to my wife. That is speed trap. Be aware of that. Train your yoga students also in that. Now in connection with this, I want to tell you something.